Well, guys, we're reviewing Scoobed. You know, I didn't actually think I was going to like this movie, but I'm glad to say I really do like it. They did a good job here, by the way. Now, why did I choose this one for Halloween? I mean, come on, they deal with monsters, crooks. It makes sense. And usually the films like this do have an actual supernatural point of view, so it actually does make sense. Hold on a second. Sorry, a little tough. Anyways, this was actually a good movie. Now, it starts out with a sort of origin story, starting out with Scooby and Shaggy. And it's done really well. I mean, check it out. And I did get to watch this in 4K, and it's just beautiful. The quality, in fact, just the sheer amount of characters from Hanna-Barbera are really impressive. Now, I would show you footage, but I do want to get these videos done and get them out for you guys. So, you know, a couple of videos might get made, but really I need to get these videos done before the weekend gets here. At least a couple of them anyways. That way I have more time as I'm getting ready for Halloween to do stuff. But Scoobed is really good. So, not only do we have Shaggy and Scooby meeting each other when they're young. Scoob's still a pup. Shaggy is this young kid who's constantly eating despite his size. And it's clear just how much fun they are and the terms and stuff and everything that happens. Then we start to meet the rest of Mystery Inc. We meet a young Velma, we meet a young Daphne, a young Fred, and it's on Halloween night. I like that already. And they basically encounter their first ghost. And it's such a good job there. They they just have so much fun. There's also little Warner Brother universe in jokes, like because Velma's dressed up like a court justice, Supreme Court. Um, Shaggy thinks she's dressed up like like Harry Potter, and he goes, "So, what are you, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor?" And she tells him who he is, and he's like, "Oh, Slytherin." It's hilarious. The movie does a very good job on that, and it does have some actual scary ghost kind of stuff and some really cool settings. We get to meet Captain Caveman and quite a few other characters. It's an amazing set for a film like this. The cool thing is that there are these great moments which are really action packed. There are some moments that are actually pretty heartwarming, even among the villains. And yet, it's still got its great, comedy elements that you would expect from a film series like this. And I think that's great. That's just wonderful. I mean, there's just so much that works in this film. The film is really well done. It's actually a really nice film. And I do want to stress that. I also love how we saw in the trailers, how Velma is sort of both, she's not so, I would call it, they upgraded her character. She's not so almost helpless to the point where she can't do much. And Daphne's kind of an action character too. And Fred, he's just obsessed with the Mystery Machine. And the thing is, they could do a sequel with this. It's actually set up to where we could go in and do more films and possibly deal with more. And we could be dealing with a lot more. In fact, it really sets up with them turning their passion for the mysteries into, an actual business. Because they've been doing all of this without really getting paid. They're graduating and stuff. They're going to the big times. And it actually makes the film more interesting on that point. We see them going through a lot of stuff. And they're really putting up with an incredible villain. But this also means that we can have films where they really do have to deal with supernatural threats. And it's really fun in that regard. And again, they just did a very good job. And they played the comedy elements that you would see from the old show. You know how they would set the bad guys down and then they would play a role. They do that very well, and it actually works out. And it was a pretty nice setup. So the movie is actually worth it. What I think, though, is that you should watch it yourself. I don't want to spoil the plot or exactly what they're doing, but let's just say that there are 3 MacGuffins they have to find before the bad guy does. And if they don't find them, well, let's just say that something from ancient Greece mythology and Alexander the Great are about to come and kick our butts. So there's that. Otherwise, this is a good movie. It's worth your time, your energy, and your money. And in my case, I managed to get it in 4K, so I really got the best point. And yes, both Blu-ray and 4K look great for this movie. If you can get it, have fun, and you'll enjoy yourselves. Now, I got some work to do otherwise, some more stuff to do, and I also want to do a video for The Sims 4 creature creation. So, who knows? But right now, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.